Well, I just finished the last of 4 weekly mentoring sessions, and it's always so rewarding to see the positive impact in a diabetic's quality of life by changing their eating habits and lifestyle choices. Now, one young man who's been dealing with diabetes for over 10 years was so excited that his body's insulin sensitivity increased so quickly and that his insulin intake has been cut in half, thereby enabling him to better manage his diabetes. While it's important to eat a whole foods plant-based diet, for most people it can be difficult to make such a significant change in their diet all at once. One of the most effective ways I've found to change your eating habits is to make the transition one meal at a time. So changing what you eat for breakfast is a good way to start. Why? Because the foods you choose to eat at breakfast are crucial for giving your muscles and brain the energy they require to perform optimally. For example, eating whole carbohydrate-rich foods for breakfast is an excellent way to gear up your physical and mental stamina because they are nutrient-dense and have energy that's easily obtainable. Now, this is especially true if you enjoy exercising in the morning or plan to start exercising in the mornings. So, eating a large portion of foods rich in whole carbohydrate energy is an easy way to stay energized during your workout. If you're like most people, your breakfast probably consists of foods that are loaded with refined carbohydrates like breads, cereals, and processed grains like your instant oatmeals and grits. Now, these refined carbohydrates can cause unwanted glucose fluctuations, especially if the fat content of your diet remains high. Now remember, when eating high amounts of fatty foods, your ability to metabolize carbohydrate-rich foods declines immediately because of insulin resistance. And eating a low-fat, fruit-centric meal first thing in the morning is a better substitute for your fatty and protein-rich foods. Now, whole fruits contain a complex collection of macronutrients, including your carbohydrates, your fats, and your proteins, as well as micronutrients that include vitamins, minerals, fiber, water, antioxidants, and phytochemicals. And this vast variety of these behind-the-scenes micronutrients increase the nutrient density of your fruit-centric meal and helps protect your blood glucose from rising rapidly. Sweeteners like your table sugar, high fructose corn syrup, agave nectar, on the other hand, are much more likely to spike your blood glucose because they've been processed into potent concentrated sweeteners. And all the protective nutrients, including your vitamins, your minerals, your fiber, water, antioxidants, and phytochemicals, have been virtually eliminated. So in dealing with diabetes, you want your breakfast to include foods that slow the absorption of glucose into your bloodstream while still meeting your energy and caloric intake requirements. So try eating 3 to 4 servings of fruit with significant portions of leafy greens, your lettuce, spinach, kale, arugula, or non-starchy vegetables like your cucumber, celery, or zucchini in the morning. Another option is to eat an intact whole grain fruit bowl for breakfast. This breakfast meal includes a whole grain such as your oat groats, steel-cut oatmeal, quinoa or millet as the base, topped with fruits like berries, apples, peaches, or pears. The intact whole grains delays the rate at which glucose enters your blood, which protects against unwanted blood glucose elevations. You may also want to try adding beans, lentils, and peas as well. Yes, you can actually eat beans for breakfast. Remember, it's important to change how you think about food. Legumes are great foods to enjoy for breakfast, especially when you're beginning your transition from a highly insulin-resistant state. They include large amounts of resistant starch, which helps prevent unwanted blood glucose spikes. And additionally, beans, lentils, and peas have a slightly higher protein content than many other foods. And as a result, you're likely to stay full for a longer period of time. You should also consider adding freshly ground flax seeds or freshly ground chia seeds to your breakfast to ensure that you eat sufficient essential fatty acids every day. Lastly, including spices like your cinnamon, cloves, nutmeg, cardamom, or cumin can enhance the flavor and antioxidant power of your breakfast meal. Okay, so now it's time to start changing what you eat for breakfast. By the way, please do me a favor and click on this link to visit my Rollback Diabetes YouTube channel. Then click on the subscribe button and the notification bell to receive a notice whenever any of my upcoming videos are uploaded on YouTube. Until next time, I'm Marty R.